I Breathe Spears by 1349. One of the hardest riffs I've ever had to learn and play, and I'm warning you now, it's gonna hurt. So we have this repeated riff for 3 bars. We're gonna pick the 3rd fret, hammer on with our little finger on the 7th fret, pull off with our little finger, and then pull off with our 1st finger. So we get this little motion here. The next bit, 5-0-5 with a palm mute on the low E. And then we have more hammer-ons and pull-offs. So it's 3-5-3, 1-3-1 on the A string. Play slowly. And that's the final bar. So after the palm mutes on the low E with a 5-0-5, we've got this chord shape afterwards. 7, 5, and 9 on E, A, and D. And we're going to palm mute the E and A, then pick the D string. Do the same thing, 2 frets up, and then back down. And that's the first part. The next part, most of it is the same. And the only difference really is the end. You've got this D minor triad to F. 5-3-2, A, D, G, and then 8-6-5 on the same strings. Here's when things get really tricky. So the beginning of the bar remains the same, but here the legato playing goes insane. Yeah, so what we do is all on the A string, pick the 5th fret, hammer on the 7th fret, pull off to the 5th fret, then pull off to the 3rd fret, and then do the same movement 2 frets down. Just like that. Do that riff 3 times round. And then right at the end, you've got the F minor all the way to this A flat minor, and that whole riff just repeats around again. And then the next part, all tremolo picked, E power chord, E minor bar chord, C minor to E flat. And then the next bit. And that riff just repeats around again. So those chords, B minor to B flat, back up to B minor. Then it's from the D minor to the C sharp, and then you just arpeggiate the notes from the B to the low E. And the second part of the riff is almost exactly the same except for the ending. So instead of going down the chord, you do this. 6 on D, 7 on A, 9 on D. So yeah, good luck with this one. It's probably the hardest riff lesson I've done so far, and just be very careful not to do in your hand. Just take your time.